started my career as a corporate lawyer. I've already written a blog about that, so I won't go into a huge amount of detail, but suffice to say I was looking for a sea change. And then I saw a role advertised as an associate consultant in Morgan McKinley's strategy division. I met a few really impressive stakeholders from the business. I loved it, and then 6 weeks later there I was in a whole new role in a whole new country. That was 2.5 years ago. On reflection, it probably wasn't as considered a career move as I recommend my candidates to make now, but it's actually worked out so well for me. I feel like since I've joined, the role has really developed and grown, and I've been able to do the same. The best things about Morgan McKinley as a business is that it has this huge scope to kind of create and shape new career pathways depending on the strengths of its employees. So I joined as an associate consultant, and it took me just under a year to be promoted to consultant, which means I had about 11 months to learn the industry, to start making connections with candidates and really understand a bit more about recruitment before I was expected to bill anything. I moved up to consultant once the business was sure I was set up for success. So I had the sponsorship of my direct manager and others in the business. I had a good kind of client portfolio to work with, and they really made sure that I was going to hit the ground running. Fast forward 11 months and I've just been promoted to senior consultant. The first promotion really changed my daily activities at Morgan McKinley in terms of, I went from sourcing candidates, managing applications, more towards business development, finding new clients, managing accounts, things like that. The second promotion is really more about my internal pathway in the business and taking on a bit more responsibility there. So for example, I've actually just started taking the blogging training for our new MMK starters. Found a really nice balance of the sort of large firm infrastructure. So we have a very good kind of offshore data processing center, we've got really good talent management software, we've got all the systems in place, but there's also this small boutique feel. So I get to speak to our 2 managing directors daily. They're always around to share, life advice and lessons, and sometimes even English chocolate. I've never worked for another recruitment business, so I can't draw a direct comparison, but I doubt that there's one out there that offers the same sort of support and flexibility. It's not just the recruitment career that Morgan McKinley supports. Since joining MMK, I've earned my personal training certificates, and I now coach a boutique rowing class in the city. No one bats an eyelid when I leave early once a week. I've run a marathon, and the lunchtime training sessions for that were no problem at all from the business's perspective. Plus, I've actually got to be involved in heaps of really good industry events with kind of colleagues from other recruitment agencies, with our clients, and I've helped to run an event for charity speed dating 2 years running now. Offer anyone a piece of advice, which I should be relatively good at by now, I would say in considering any career move, just make sure there's the career pathway and progression opportunities there. I'm really excited to see what the next promotion with Morgan McKinley would bring for me, including the new doors that it can open internally, but also the new kind of technical skills that I'm going to develop.